What's up, guys? This is me, Jeff Gustafson, coming at you again with episode 6 of the Raw Trainer Files. Joining me again, Jeff Payne today. We got a really interesting topic for you. Really pumped. We're going to talk about, a reason that you might not be thinking about that's causing your weight loss to stall and putting you into a plateau potentially. So I'm going to let Jeff introduce the topic, and we're going to get a nice little healthy debate going between the two of us. So let's get on it.
Yeah, so the first thing, obviously, one of the reasons your fat loss is going to stall is adherence to the diet, right? If you're not following it, obviously, if you're eating too much, that's one reason,
sure.
Right? But one thing that people don't think about is their NEAT, their non-exercise activity thermogenesis. So that's going to be activity that you do that you don't think about doing. So it's not exercise, it's not like going for a walk, it's not weightlifting, it's things that you don't think about doing, like fidgeting, talking, blinking, things like that.
So basically any type of activity you do that's not formal forms of exercise that cause you to burn calories,
Yep.
right?
Yeah.
Dude, that's so neat.
That is neat.
That's a
crazy
neat concept.
That's crazy neat.
Okay, cool.
So as you lose weight, that your body's going to slow down these processes, right? Because think back to evolutionary times, right, where we didn't have abundance of food, so your body has these mechanisms that slow down the energy it expends, and so
right.
when it sees that you're in a deficit, because we need to be in a deficit in order to lose weight, it's going to slow down processes like the way you talk. Like I've heard people talk about how when they're in prep, for example, that they'll watch themselves talk and they'll talk slower, they'll blink less, and they won't fidget as much. And two, people will talk about how they're tired, they're just more tired when they lose some weight. And this is your body's way of slowing things down to conserve energy. And
when you said earlier when someone's in prep, what do you mean by prep?
Prep for a bodybuilding show.
Okay,
so you have to get extremely lean, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So that is going to require you to be in a pretty extreme deficit. Not everyone's going to be in a deficit like that, but that would be what prep is.
I mean, that makes sense. So like stuff we do, like you said, like fidgeting, like us just sitting here talking right now. You guys over there, hitting the like button on this video, like that's all non-exercise activity thermogenesis, right?
Yes.
Right. So what about let's say you're trying to lose weight and you park further away in the parking lot and make yourself walk in further. Is that considered NEAT or is that considered exercise? I
would say that is a way to get your NEAT up by doing something like that. I mean, is it considered NEAT? Maybe, maybe not. But if you are losing weight, or trying to lose weight, like parking further away is going to be a way to help you burn a little bit more calories. One thing I heard too is, if you are dieting, one of the things you can do, you basically just have to force yourself to do things. For example, if you're maybe if you live in a house where you have to go upstairs or downstairs, put a lot of stuff downstairs. So that way you have to go up and down steps, multiple times. Kind of just force yourself to do extra activity. Because they show as you lose weight, like a lot of people think that when they lose weight, their metabolism slows down, right? Which it does a little bit, but it's actually more so the NEAT that slows down more than your just resting metabolic rate.
And that's an involuntary thing, right? Like you said, like they won't fidget as much, they'll maybe talk slower. That's more of an involuntary thing. Like it's not them trying to fidget less, like their body just automatically stops doing that, essentially to conserve energy, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, that's the thing too, is you're not thinking about this, so it's something that you're gonna have to go out of your way to get extra activity. So like you said, parking a little bit further away or putting stuff downstairs, so you have to go and get, go out of your way to
take the stairs instead of the elevator, like simple stuff like that. Drive a stick shift car instead of an automatic, constantly clutching, shifting, like you gotta move, especially if you sit in rush hour traffic every day. If you're trying to lose weight, guys, sell your automatic car, go get yourself a stick shift. Make sure you drive on Highway 270 in the morning time. You got a lot of NEAT in that bag.
Yeah, that's a NEAT. Yeah, and make sure you talk more. Maybe talk more.
You're encouraging people to speak more.
Talk more, maybe.
Okay, that's fair. I mean, yeah.
But too, they this is one of the reasons that a lot of people have trouble keeping the weight off long term as well. So even post diet, your NEAT will stay down. As as you're a smaller person, your NEAT's going to go down a little bit more. So that's another thing. Even they've had studies and they showed that people that keep the weight off longer are the people that are staying more active post diet.
Okay, so so if you're losing weight and like your NEAT like just automatically is going to decrease. It's your body's genetic and evolutionary way to conserve energy, right? As you're cutting calories and losing. So if you're starting to kind of plateau and you're seeing less results and you've been cutting for a while, like what would you recommend? Like how do you get through that? Like how do you get your NEAT back up? How do you get through that plateau?
Yeah. So like we talked about, you're gonna have to force yourself to be more active. When you are losing weight, you're gonna be more likely to, and like you said, you have to be aware. This is the point of this talk, is just to let everyone be aware. Be aware of the situation, because that's gonna be the biggest thing. You can't necessarily, there's no trick or anything you can do to speed that up. You have to force yourself to get more activity.
Okay.
By doing the things that we discussed, earlier, parking further away, putting things further away when in your house, so that way it forces you to go up and get them.
I mean, I guess what I'm getting at is more like, is there a way you can get your NEAT to just go back up to, like, let's say you've been on a cut, you've been losing weight, let's say you've lost like 20 pounds over the past 3-4 months, something like that. Start to notice you're real tired, you're not, weight's coming off a lot slower, but you still have another, let's say 20 to lose. Is there a way to, get your NEAT to slowly creep back up to where it was before?
I'm not sure, to be completely honest. I don't know. I'm assuming that you would have to probably eat a little bit more, be closer to your maintenance level in terms of calories.
So maybe
to get back.
Back
to that.
Like get out, like stop trying to cut then if you're starting to feel like that, and maybe go like try to maintain for just a few months, get the calories back up, and then go back into a cut.
Yeah, that's actually a good idea. Yeah, you definitely don't want to be in a deficit or a diet phase for too long, right? I would say anywhere from like 8 to 12 weeks. That's
okay. So 2-3 months.
And then take a diet break for a month or two.
Okay.
Where you're back at your maintenance. That doesn't mean go and eat whatever the hell you want and just forget about it, but eat a little bit more, let your body recover, and possibly bring that NEAT back up too.
Okay. Interesting.
So every couple months, take a break, take a diet break.
So what you're telling me then is I shouldn't be trying to lose weight perpetually for like a year straight.
That would be a bad idea.
It's bad.
That would be a bad idea.
You guys heard it here first. If you're at a plateau and you got another, I don't know, however much to lose, but you've been trying to lose weight and not taking a break on it for the past couple of years, maybe you take a break. Just maintain, focus on maybe building muscle or something like that, and just actually gaining weight for a little while before you try to cut again.
Yeah, and just there's that fine line. You got to make sure that you don't just give up on your diet. Maintenance doesn't mean eat whatever you want.
Right.
Still pay attention, but eat a little bit more so your body can recover. But still focus on your diet, making sure you're staying around the same weight, because your body is, at that point, it's going to want to shoot back up. If you just say fuck it, it's going to want to shoot back up to where it was before. So
it's like a slow creep. You want to slowly creep it back up.
Yeah, slowly, and yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I mean it makes sense. Kind of get your metabolism to go back up, right?
Essentially,
the catch-all term everyone uses for why they might not. Oh, my metabolism's slow. It's like your metabolism's probably not slow. But anyways, that's a topic for another.
That's another topic. Yeah.
Another video.
Go on and on about that.
For sure. Okay, so if you're stalled, you're trying to lose weight, you're stalled, or you're slowing down, or you're feeling like crap, maybe it's time to take a break. Get that NEAT back up. Your NEAT's probably decreased to a point to where your body's like trying to tell you something. Like it's trying to tell you to stop.
Yeah. Take a break and forcefully seek out that activity.
Yes, I like that. Yeah, that number 2. Yeah, seek out the activity. I think a lot of us don't do that. We always look for the closest spot in the grocery store lot. We're always taking the elevator, the escalator, over the stairs. Like, stop doing that. I mean, you got 2 good legs that work, right? Like, freaking use that to your advantage.
I just think
I
just think it's one of those things, if you're not aware of it, you'll just say things like, oh, I'm just tired, or whatever it may be, without actually really thinking about
realizing what's
realizing
actually
that
happening.
if you compared your activity levels between when you weren't dieting and when you are dieting currently, you'll notice a huge difference in the in your NEAT. So,
Yeah.
Another good way to do this too, real quick, if you have an activity tracker, tracking your steps can be a good thing to focus on increasing as you diet a little bit longer too, because it will be low impact.
Yeah.
Low intensity stuff.
Yeah. You know, there's a really cool, we don't have too much time left, guys, but I just want to throw this out there real quick because we are starting to approach the new year here. So last year, earlier this year in January, I heard about this. So there's this, and I'll do some research to see if I can't bring it to you guys on the next video, but a website or a company that, so basically starting January 1, it's like a step contest. Anyone can enter, but you put money in, right? And you have X amount of steps you have to hit every day. And if you don't hit those steps, you're out. You don't get your money. And it goes for just like 3 or 4 months. And whoever's left in just splits the pot evenly, basically. Like it's just like a survival contest. So
cool.
it's just like, I don't know if they set your step goal, if you get to set your step goal. I want to assume that they probably set it for you.
Yeah.
Because you could just set your step goal like 200 steps a day, and you know it wouldn't do anything for you. So I'm assuming they probably do it. But as long as you survive, you stay in, you can win some money for just getting your NEAT up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So do a little research, bring it to you guys. Anything else you want to add or anything like that?
No, I think we hit on it for sure.
Yeah. So you know, be aware if you feel like crap, feeling tired, your NEAT's going down. Probably time to take a break. Right? Go on maintenance, build some muscle for a while before you cut again. Plain and simple, pretty easy.
Yep.
So until next time, guys. But drop us a comment below. We'd love to hear what you think. Guys, we want to engage in this conversation with you. Don't just watch us and just kind of be like, blah, blah, blah. Like, leave a comment. All right? If you want to follow Jeff on Instagram, you can find his Instagram handle below. You can also find my Instagram handle below. You can also find Freedom Fitness Anytime Instagram handle below. Give us a follow if you want to see more awesome content like this. And until next time, we hope to hear from you guys soon. So, cheers.